Digital transformation for me and CSPs mean two things. One is the digital transformation of their customers. So how do they continuously create services? How do they continuously add to what they can already do? How do they continuously pivot and understand where the customers are going themselves digitally? If you think about banking, automotive, manufacturing, just about every industry is going through this disruption. So CSPs are in a very unique position in that they have to think about digital transformations in the context of their customers. Having said that, the second part to digital transformation is the telecom industry itself going through that digital transformation. So it's wonderful to be able to serve, a completely digital bank. But when you're a non-digital CSP yourself, it's a hard space to play in. So there is an internal view of this digital transformation where telco industries themselves are, like every other vertical, the people, the process, the technology needs to have that new way of thinking, that new way of doing things, those new skills that people are looking for in the market. I think the future of digital and telecom industry is extremely important. I think the telecom industry is at the heart of digital. If you look at probably, the first 10 things you did this morning, you looked at your phone, you turned it on, you checked all your messages, you probably, went through about 5 apps to check your messages, etc. Last night you probably watched a movie somewhere, either on pay TV, etc. That's, at the heart of it is telecommunications, right? As much as people say, oh, well, connectivity is boring, it's so last century, it's connectivity. It's data flowing over very large pipes, right? And the reason you have things like, SDN, and now we have, software-defined storage, software-defined compute. I think they put SD in front of just about any alphabet they can get, is because that race to provide the superior connectivity, the superior performance on connectivity is what's going to enable that digital transformation, or that digital economy, or that digital world, or that digital experience. So I think it is extremely important to the telecoms industry. They are going to be a driver, they're going to be an enabler, they are going to be, if they're not already, the leader in the technology that drives this. Where HGC is looking at in the digital world, we ourselves are looking at ways to enable our customers, right? So a couple of years back, we launched what we call the BDX, the Big Data Exchange, and that enabled our OTT players, our content providers, come into an ecosystem and basically co-collaborate, right? And use the data and enable eyeballs for not only these OTT and content providers, but also the 11 MNOs that we service around the world. HGC has, as of last year, also launched its version of SD-WAN, right? So we are not just looking at connectivity. At the heart of it, we are a fixed line provider. We intend to be the best fixed line provider, absolutely. But building the services, building the capabilities, building the enablers on top of all those things, we're at that journey. We're absolutely intending to be a big player there.